Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa for those of you who do not know me, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video, and then I'll be answering throughout the video a couple of questions that were asked prior. Yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start with skincare, of course. These two right now have been my go-to fave. What this here is, it's our Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. So I'm gonna put a few drops in my hand. To be honest, this is enough just for me. I don't use a moisturizer with it. It's an oil-free, like a serum. So it's an oil-free serum. Yeah, it's still so hydrating and it's good for all skin types. All right, and then this here, this little guy is our Clinique Fresh Press Vitamin C Booster. It's our daily booster. We're gonna do 2 to 3 pumps or drops. You mix it together. Now this is good for uneven skin tone, so just making everything really even and retexturize your skin. And then sooner or later, it's gonna look like you don't even need foundation. I look like I have foundation on, and I don't. So especially right here, I have a few moles and sometimes they be looking like crumbs. So I have to keep that hydrated at all times because I do not want to be looking crusty, okay? So these two items, you need to look them up. So one of the questions that were asked were for a lady's teenager daughter who has acne. So my suggestion is for you guys to go to a place like Rite Aid, Target even, Macy's, wherever they sell makeup at a higher end, just to go there, have a sit-down consultation with one of the beauty advisors. Of course, right now it's hard, but Clinique does, I'm from Clinique, so you know I have to throw that out there. Clinique does have an online testing for the skin to recommend what products should be used for that skin, and that goes for any age, you guys. So I will tag that below, and you guys can check that out. It's really on point. Everything that I use, it's suggested for me. So, and I already knew I used the products, therefore I know that this thing is legit. So I will tag that below. I will say, however, just because the teenager has acne, it's not going to last forever in some cases and in most cases. A lot of women come in with their daughter and they want acne everything. Don't do that to her. Okay, she's still a teenager, obviously, and she's going to go through this just like many others. And yeah, I just want to throw her in an acne treatment right away. There's a lot of ways that you guys can handle this without going into acne treatment quite, so soon. So, like I said, do the test and we will go from there. When stores open and I can sit somebody down, I'd be happy, more than happy to have your daughter come and sit in my chair. Now I'm going to be starting with makeup. I was talking to a friend a couple of days ago, just over online, and I was telling her that she would look amazing in certain colors, and she mentioned to me that she did not know how to do brows. This is why I'm going to start with brows first, just so that way you guys can see. Because normally I probably would have had my brows on before, but I wanted to show you guys that I barely have any brows to work with either. So your first thing, what you're going to do is take your spoolie and brush everything that you got, girl, own it, and brush them up. And what I'm using, I got from like BoxyCharm, I believe, and this is the Joa Brow Pencil. I think it's brown. Well, it's obviously brown. I just don't know if it's soft brown or dark brown. So what you're going to do is just start. You always want to start from here. So you can mark like a little dot if you like to. I already know. So here, here, and then right lining up with your eye here. Okay, and a lot of people make their brows shapes really, differently. So this is just the way I do it. So we're gonna go here and draw your line. And just like this, very soft, not too harsh. Be very light-handed, just because you can add more, okay? So, and then if you mess up, erase it. with some skincare or some makeup remover and you'll be okay. Growing, they just leave it. Don't. You can always make it longer and it blends in. Like you can't even tell my hair ended here, right? I just blended it right in. It always should start here. So now we're gonna take our spoolie and brush the hairs down and make our top line. And then you'll begin to see the hairs starting to blend in with your pencil. So just like that. I'm not doing dramatic brows. This is just like beginner brows. I used to do like the big bold brows and I just haven't anymore lately. So just like that. This area you kind of want to just keep lighter. So just like that. Taking a concealer, a little bit lighter than your foundation, and just put it right in the back of your hand. We're going to take a flatter brush like this. Okay, if you guys can see that. Just like that. And we're going to outline our brows with this concealer, okay? Might need a little bit more. This I'm going to need a mirror. So just start real slow, and you can start down here and work your way up. Creep your way up. Just like that. Okay? This just gives it like a clean look. Real smooth, and just cleans up any mistakes that you made. So just like that, and then we'll do the top. And then you can always trim the tail as long or as short as you like. I switch my shape here and there, so it just depends on how I'm feeling and how I think it looks that day. And then you're just gonna dab the rest and blend it in. So take your spoolie again and just pick up those brows, and you could put a brow gel too. I just didn't grab one today. But just like that. And then this just makes it like realistic. So you fill in with your brow pencil first, and then just make little hair stroke lines to make it look legit. Okay, just like that. So just remember, do not stress on your brows. They are not sisters. I mean, no, I said that backwards. They are not twins. They are sisters. Some people will say otherwise. Everybody's different. I just don't have the time to be sitting here and doing my brows all day like I used to. Okay, so that is that. Next, I'm going to be using, I chose this little guy today, and it's the Chocolates by Juvia's, and I love these shades. This is the first shade that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to take more of a fluffier brush. And to be honest, I use this brush a lot, and you guys probably seen this brush and probably tired. Oh, first, hold on. I forgot, girl. Oh my goodness. So, just dab this on quickly. If you miss some spots, you will definitely tell in the shadow. So just like that. And then I am going to set it first. So I'm just taking my Dermablend loose powder. I'm just going to set that eye really quick. And then this is just going to help blend that shadow better. Makes it look flawless. So just like that. And then, like I was saying, I'm taking this fluffier brush, going to pack on this color here. And don't be scared to pack it on, you guys, because this is just makeup. If you make mistakes, you can take it off. So here's this color. They don't have names unless they're in the back. Oops, excuse me. I'm nervous and my eyes are going everywhere, but it doesn't look like. So first color, and I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. I have table here, so try to get as close as I can. Pack this on. I'll do one eye with you guys and then do the other one off tape. So just like that. And don't go too high because we're going to put a lighter, an even lighter color here. But this is just your transition color from your lid to your brow, okay? So make sure you have a lot. I like to look really, really like flawless. But if you don't have time, I completely understand. Just do one layer and you should be good. Okay, now I'm going to take this lighter brown shade here. It's the lightest brown in this palette. So we'll take this. And I'm going to only use half of the brush to pick that color up, just like that. You can see where it's kind of divided. And just go right into my crease, okay? If you put too much on the brush, you can always come on this side and put some on here, okay? So let's blend this out. I'm going to take that lighter color again and just go over that so it can blend right in. Just like that. So now an even darker brown, and we're going to work this in. Just dab really lightly, and then you'll blend after this. So the further you hold your pencil or your brush, it's going to be more of like a free-for-all type movement. The closer you get, it's going to be tighter, so more firm. I like to keep my hand about right here and just kind of work those circles. And then the other side. All right, I'll put more of that orangey color back into this eye. So just like that. Okay. Go back into that lighter chocolate and just kind of like fill in the spots where it didn't pick up, because you don't want to go too dark up here. That's fine like that. I think that's fine. So I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown. It's a high shine liquid eyeshadow. So what you're going to do is shake it. Kind of want to let it sit there for a little bit. I shook it a little bit earlier so that way it could set. Let's see if it did. Yeah, it did. So that's what it looks like. It's a very, I don't think this light is catching it. It's a very pigmented. There it goes. So we'll put that on first. And I'm not doing like a cut crease or anything. I'm just going to do this with my finger. It's my anniversary today, so I need some sparkle, right? So this I never thought I'd use, but since I'm using it as a mirror right now, I've been peeping out this color. It's called Eternal Light right here. I've never used this palette. It is, I believe, again from BoxyCharm Celestial Thunder by Dominique Cosmetics. So with my finger, again, I'll take that color and just go right on top of that. Ooh, that's very pigmented. Right on top of that liquid that I put on there. Now I'm going to be doing mascara. And which mascara? Let's do Younique. This is their Moodstruck Epic 4D mascara. So it's a one-step fiber mascara. To be honest, I hated this when I first got it. It was just too goopy, too much, and it did nothing for my lashes. But as it got dry, I love it. I love it now. And it's not even all the way dry. It just toned down. Okay, it's not so much. I do, however, still take that point to where it gets all that goopiness and take it off. And I'm going to go down on my lashes first to get an extra coat without putting more mascara on. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up. So you guys are really gonna be able to tell a difference right when I start lifting them up. Okay, so just like that, really cute and flirty lashes, right? Now I'm going to be taking an Estee Lauder waterproof mascara in the color Coal Noir, if I can find it. Here it is. And what I love about this one right here is just that it's so black, and I love a black liner. So what I'm going to do is my top waterline to make the lashes look more dramatic and filled in between. And then do the same for your bottom. Just like that. So now that my mascara has dried for the most part on top, I am going to first put the top back on this bad boy. We are going to do liquid liner. So this is a trick that I wanted to tell you guys about, or show you guys. Especially for beginners with liquid liner, it can be very stressful the first more than a few times. So the very first few times is like crazy hard, right? So if you do your mascara first, you will not see where you mess up with your liquid liner. So if you do your liquid liner before your mascara, you'll be able to see everything, and then you'll freak out, erase it, do it again, erase it, and then just be over with it, right? So if we did it this way, it'll be less stressful because you won't be able to tell where you messed up because your lashes are already flipped up and in the way, okay? So very tight against your lash line. And this is hard to do it in a little mirror. Just like that. And then you will do your desired wing. Like that. And then just color that in. Bam. Easy, right? Super easy. So because I did like go over my lashes with that pencil, I'm just going to pick my lashes back up. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on with foundation. I'm going to take this lighter shade and put it in the middle of my face, the pump. I only use this one other time and I don't know, the pumps aren't working. I'm just not too big. I love the coverage of this foundation. It does not have SPF, but it is a good coverage, but it's cheap. So this doesn't even work anymore. Like nothing's coming out of there. So I have to untwist it and use it that way. So I guess you get what you pay for, right? So putting this in the middle of my face, so all over. You can clean up any like fallout. I keep a little shadow here because I like to go in with a concealer. But like this here, you can definitely clean up your shadow if you need to cut it off a little bit more to match with your, or to line up with your eyeliner. You can do that, or you can keep it the way it is, however you prefer. I like mine a little bit more precise, so I do cut a little bit of that color off. Now I do notice that I have like sparkles all over me. I think it's from that shadow. You can't really see it too much in the camera. A little bit, like this area, there's like little glitter sparkles. I am not the one to have fallout on my face, especially my clients. Like if I see glitter on a girl's face and she's all done, it drives me insane. I would not let my client walk out with glitter all over her face. It's just me. I wouldn't. And it's not supposed to be that way because glitter, the glitter that you use on the eye, is supposed to be on the eye only. So I would definitely clean that up. Here, it's just myself, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to put a little bit more of this on. I'm just going to go around. This is going to give me my gold tone back. No foundation in the hair, guys. Pull it back. Just like that. And then just drag it down your neck. Okay. Practice what you preach, Lisa. Practice what you preach. Okay. So just like that. So to get my color back, I am going to take my bronzer and just pack it. Now, you guys know this is my favorite. You guys seen me on Snapchat doing makeup, or the very few Facebook lives that I've done. But this has been my go-to for, I don't know, maybe 2 years now. This Hoola Benefit bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. I just feel like you can build, and I don't clean this brush. I don't know why, but I don't judge me. You can build it and it doesn't look dirty. And then lift your hair up again. Go in circles. Now, if you have a smaller forehead, you can contour other ways. You probably don't want to put this here in this area just because it's going to close your forehead even more. So take this Clinique brush here and just shape up my nose. So just that area that you're at with your shadow, you're going to drag that down to make it all blend in. I don't like to be like loud with the whole contour thing just because, I don't know, I feel like it looks muddy. All right, so just like that. A little bit of this concealer dip, just a very little. I think I might even add a little bit of color underneath my eye too. So just with my finger, sometimes your finger is like the best blender ever. Again, guys, this is my way of doing makeup. I'm not, you know, trying to say this is the only way. That's just what I do. So with that same brush that this is my Trusty Dusty, guys. My dog bit this up a year ago. Almost killed her, but this is my favorite brush. And I haven't gotten a new one just because I just love, like, I'm attached to this brush. So taking a little bit of that Dermablend, this is like the puff powder thing. It's just leftover that's on there. I'm gonna set this. This is actually a banana, it's a illuminating banana powder. Usually use the Laura Mercier powder. I had to break this bad boy. I had my husband like poke a hole in here so that I can dump the rest out, and it is completely, hold up, where the heck did that little guy come from? There's more. Oh heck no, I got some. So this, guys, you know, I don't even want to ruin it, but it's not gonna ruin it, but I just feel like I got a lot under my eye now. Oh, I just love this stuff. I start talking like a kid. I just love this stuff. Okay, so since I have this, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to take a flatter brush like this, put a lighter, take that powder and just go right underneath the brow so I can set it. It will not mess up any of your shadow. Whew, baby, love it. Okay, so just in case this has more, I don't think it does, but just in case, I'm going to keep it like I've been. So first, before I put this bottom lash on, I guess we will do a color underneath. And I gotta hurry up because you guys said that you like shorter videos and this is kind of going long. So I'm gonna take in that, what is this, Celestial Thunder palette, this Fireball color. Is that the right one? Yeah, this one right here. So there it goes. It's like a reddish coppery shade, like a burnt orange shade. So take that and put it right under. Ooh, that's pretty. So I feel like it'll look prettier if I put it like all on my brush and spray this Slay All Day stuff on here. It's a setting powder or setting spray. There you go. Now you can see it. Ooh, I like that. So I'm not going to put any darker underneath my eye. I am, however, going to take this type of brush, just like that. So I'm take that lighter shade that I have on my lids and just blend it here with the other one. There goes those sparkles. Just like that. Ooh, really pretty. Okay, now we can do our mascara and get a move on. Oh no, we still have blush to do. I'm all over the place, guys. So take that goop off. I like to point and kind of sweep through first, and then I'll go sideways. So I do feel like my right eye lashes are longer than these lashes here. For whatever reason, I don't know. So sometimes I feel like my eyes, like, compared to the other one. I'm going to take my mascara separator and lash separator and just comb these bad boys out. I am going to use this Morphe palette here. Eagle is obviously my favorite color. I will blend that in with the bottom part, like where the bronzer went. Then I'm going to take, oops, sorry, I hit that. This color is Sexy. And then start getting a little bit higher to the cheekbone area. So this is very subtle. It'll just blend everything in. So then I always finish it off with my Ciate illuminating blusher, I guess. I don't really know what it's called. It's not labeled, but it has those little illuminating powder mixed with blush. And this gives it like a baby doll look. So I love blush. I feel like I was born way back in the day because I love to pack it on. I love to look like I'm hot. I'm not really just going in a circle. I mean, I am, but I'm like working upwards. So not just in one spot, okay? So just like that. Oh, I just love that look. All right, and so for lips, I'm going to take my signature chocolate chip lip liner. And, ooh, brown palette. And I am going to do this color for lip liner. And to start at the bottom. Clinique lip liners are life. You're sleeping on them if you haven't tried them, I swear. They are life. They don't go anywhere. They're very high pigmented and they last all day. So continuing, you always want to go up, guys. First, just like that. Follow your natural lip. And if you're not, please blend that in because, goodness. I know we're not all perfectionists, but I am. And when I see like your lip ending here and your lip liner's all the way up here, it just, ladies. So I really like a clean lip. I never go down. I feel like it looks clownish if we go down everything. Every time you go down, it just drags your face down, okay? So start up, and you don't want to open your mouth and start like way in there. It just, again, looks clownish to me. To you, it might work. For me, it does not. I just like to, where you can see is what I'm doing here. To where I'm starting. So I can do a nude lip. This is Morphe. Can do, no, that might be too brown. Let's see how this looks. If this doesn't look right, we can add a color. So here is that. This is Morphe lipstick. Yeah, that was. And now I just blend again. Love it. Love, love, love. So if you see anything that you guys don't like, you guys can always mess around with it at the end. But for the most part, I think I love my look. I just feel like right here needs a little bit of a line. Okay, good. And here. Not gonna stress about them too much. But yes, so now you can take your setting spray. This is Slay All Day. And just take a deep breath. Wait, we forgot highlighter, you guys. I cannot let you guys go without highlighter. Bam, what? Let's let me do a different brush. I usually use this fan brush, but I think I'm going to use this fluffy brush here. I don't think it has anything on it. No, it doesn't. I think it's like an iridescent type pink. Let me see. Let me get my mirror. Kind of. It's like a, yeah, it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. That's okay. I like it. Matches my pink blush. Fenty Beauty. And I think it falls apart on me sometimes. So, How Many Carats? So pretty, guys. Looks like this. It's kind of like I need to take tape because all the oils and stuff. So just tap it on there. So pretty. It's really nice. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Super cute. I love it. Let's see if we can get closer. Yeah, super cute. So I hope you guys loved this video and this look as much as I did. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This was a longer video just because I've never done a full face on camera before. So this is going to be a little bit longer video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and stayed with me. My next video is going to be shorter, I promise. But for my next video is going to be a brush review. And this here is a little scan code, so I'll put it here so you guys can scan it, I'm sure, through this. It's Brittany Roses. If you guys don't know her, she's a local boss babe here in Saginaw, Michigan. She has her own line. It's called Brit Rose Beauty, and she sells, I believe, lashes, these brushes, and some lip products. So if you guys want to check her website out, I'll have that linked below as well. So again, this is what my next video is going to be about, and I hope you guys tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, do what you gotta do.
Subscribe. No, click that bell button.
Okay,
Oh,
baby, click